Oh, wood is wet. Everything is wet.
Yeah.
We actually feeling the fatigue coming in, myself and Tony. I've had a running tummy. I'm on day 4 without having an actual meal. So we're in the worst place right now. It sucks.
A new day has dawned, a new phase begins. Clear out your camp and pack your things. You're on the verge.
Welcome to Merge.
The 1 in 10 shot. Oh, we made it.
It's like heaven in your mouth. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Looking good. I feel like the PK is back.
I want John to lead.
Really?
I don't want the red to go first. I want the blue to go first, and I need John to lead.
Why are you advocating for us?
Because they've been saying blues versus reds.
Yeah.
So you and Tom seem pretty close.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell Tom that he's on the chopping block, and that we have a plan to get rid of John, and he needs to go for John.
That's very smart.
Last night, myself and Shanae, we had a conversation. Instead of getting Tom out like everybody wants to, we should just blindside John.
Because John is, she's just a cancer. John is a cancer. I don't even know how she got this far.
PK wants to align with Vusi and Palesa. To me, that's not numbers.
Sounds like you being loyal to the Blues, though.
I'm not being loyal to you. I'm being loyal to me. I want to get further in this game.
I want it to be my life goal to take the Blues out. So right now, I'm going to play for both teams.
It's just so dangerous. Still wanting to get PK to see the light, that the numbers are not on Vusi and them side, and I really hope to still save him. We're actually thinking of changing our vote to Palesa. Try and flush that people.
We've given false information to a person that might be playing both sides. If we decide on Palesa, let's do it.
Yeah. You know?
Well, I agree. She feels safe right now. So if you feel like we should get her out today, then let's make the move.
He votes for Palesa without telling her. It just means that for today, he really was working with this alliance.
As it stands, I'm not loyal to any team. I'm just trying to see which one has got more power for me to belong to.
Question to you is, are we sticking to Jean, like the 5 of us, or are we shifting to somebody else?
Guys, we are still together. But now I'm worried because I thought you can win Tom over, but it seems like you're not really getting Tom over to us.
Excuse me, I'm working on it hard, and I told him everything.
He thinks I'm dumb. Yes, I am blonde / rust-colored now, but I am an observer. I see everything because I'm not dumb. I saw this. You and Tony. Why don't you want us to speak to Tony? Because you're speaking to Tony alone the whole time.
Look, we pretended to be part of the Blues so we can find out what's going on. If I didn't speak to the Blues, you guys would have no information. I would have nothing to tell you right now. You said information is power. I'm trying to put you guys in power. So don't worry about what I'm doing there. I'm still a part of you guys. If it's us 3, it's Palesa. There's 4 people. We need Tom in order to draw rocks.
I know. I'm not scared to throw rocks. I've done it. What about Tony? What must we just leave it?
I'm afraid that Tony, if she's too far gone, whatever we tell her,
Oh, she's gonna say that. Yeah, I agree.
let's just leave it for now.
I agree.
Just right now, all
I
of this depends on you. If you can get Tom on our side and
Yeah.
he's like, listen, guys, definitely.
No problems.
All right, we're good.
How do you know?
Their talk was very, very strong with Palesa, apparently. It was very strong. Yeah.
All right. Okay. We all voting for Katenka. That's what's happening. So now I just need a Tom to be sure about this, because otherwise, this could backfire in my face. And then let's be open with each other, because I think it all falls down on me and you, right? Because we're gonna have to live with
I'm
each other.
voting Katinka because I think Katinka throws her weight around too much. If that's the same vote as you, then that's cool.
I won't be able to live with you on this island if I see you voting for anybody else but Katinka.
It's up to us now to make the decision. Bull.
The initial chopping block, only because they found out that I'm not a part of them, did they think that they need to approach you. It's been Blues versus Reds this whole time. But I will not go before you do.
People that are all voting. Well, they're tossing between Palesa and you. Sorry, bro.
You tossed between Ballas and me.
Yeah,
The blue side.
yes.
All right.
That's what they're telling me.
All right.
They want to flush out Bales's idol, and they want to get rid of you anyway.
Yo, my mind is messed up right now. I don't know what's going on around here. There's just different names we mentioned. Tom told me that my name could be on the chopping block.
They are now voting for Pussy.
Voting for Lucy. But then why's Tom saying that they're voting for me?
I don't know where he's getting that from. I promise you, oath to God, what I know is they're going for Busi and you and I are going for Palesa.
No, let's do this anyway.
Tom, focus.
What would be best for me is for me to stay in this game for as long as I can. And that all boils down to what happens tonight at Tribal Council, which I don't know what's gonna happen. Tom could be on our side, he could be playing us. I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
PK, one big happy family or not?
I think when we had the merch feast, it really was. But as the hours passed and the days went by, things became a little bit more sticky. You know, some might say, we decided on this, we decided on that. But actually, it needs to go through one person who either approves it or denies it. So there is definitely a hit somewhere here.
And is it clear who that person is?
A lot of times it is, but sometimes the waters are a bit murky.
8th person voted out of Survivor South Africa Philippines and the first member of our jury. Busi.
I really understand where you're from some of those countries.
And then they had men. That
feels like they
was
have
all the men. And
It's like a dictatorship.
Yeah, and then they take
I won't tolerate there being a hierarchy and me being at the bottom. I want to play my own game. I want to play Survivor. I came here to change things and just stir things up. I'm just waiting for the perfect chance to do that.
Hey, and Annalise left. Tom.
Annalise.
PK, you have not been picked. That means you get to sit out on the bench. The rest of you, let's get you into position.
They chose the worst people they could have possibly chose because Tom is trying to mingle his way back into the ranks of the Blues. So he's gonna like cut me out completely.
PK, what's the best thing to do while you're watching your favorite game?
To eat,
To
maybe have
eat.
a beer.
Yeah, you're getting the reward, bro.
Guess who's the winner here?
Pitcher of beer.
Well done.
A glass. Enjoy.
Good luck, guys. Enjoy,
PK.
I'm sitting on the side skirts, my hot dogs and my beer, and I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing.
Around!
But underneath the 2 hot dogs, I get a clue. And I'm thinking, thank God I set this one out. I might be back in the game.
Hilarious, you.
I'm so sure.
Really? You're pissing me off.
You pissed me off.
For some reason, PK is particularly unhappy about Tom today. And the most amazing thing happens. They start arguing next to you.
You need to be a better role model for everybody around you. That's what I think.
Is it?
Yes. it
Because
is.
I accidentally got dressed in front of somebody.
Because you say some things that are just very 14-year-old. That's
Very 14-year-old.
very, actually 13 and a half. One day at a time.
For those of us that make the next one, yeah. Yeah, what's up with the hostility, man?
Tom, I'm
And
trying to...
if alcohol's going to make you like that, then maybe you shouldn't drink.
Tell me something, Tom. Are you trying to seem like a big guy right now in front of everyone? If you have a problem, bring me to the side, talk to me about it. You want to sit in front of Katinka and John just because you want to seem like, oh, I'm macho man.
No, I wanna
Why don't
get
you
it
tell
out
me,
in the open.
listen,
That's
let me
what I
tell
wanna
you,
do.
let me tell you what men do. Men bring men aside and they talk to you. I was talking to you by yourself. I wasn't screaming it across everybody here. What are you
please,
trying to
you
do? You
police
are
were
13 years
having a
old.
good little
The mere
laugh
fact that you're
about
telling
that.
me across this freaking room here means you are 13 years old. It's not about alcohol. I'm very, very sober right now. But I'm telling you that you've been acting 11 years old and everybody can see it. That's why you're on
What,
on the
because
chopping
I
block.
get stuff done?
Because you get stuff done. You think getting freaking things from the ocean means that you're a man now. That means
I don't see you doing it, bro.
that's one example. Second example is every single time you get Verna alone, you want to sit with him, you want to share some jokes with him. That's the second example. The third example is everything else you tell me when everybody else is not here, and then you just do something totally different.
Tell
That's
me
the other
that that
thing.
is a lie because you, my boy, are also guilty of that. You
was-
came to me on the beach. Hold on. You had your turn. You came to me on the beach and you say, right, it's Katinka. Let's write her off. Let's get her out of here. But it's between me and you, Tom. We must make the decision.
What you don't know is that I was only pretending to be on you guys' side. So if you want to lay the cards on the table right now, you know what the numbers are. So you being very fake. I was always with the Blues.
I'm being
You
very
are just
fake.
a guest. and you're trying to mingle your way
I'm
up,
just a
and it's being
guest.
very, very,
Who
very
do you
obvious.
think you're talking to?
There's
I'm just
nothing
a
else you can
guest.
say about that. I might have hit Tom a little bit under the belt, but then I was ready for that fight. The whole game plan was in my head. He was not ready for this. Tom, you need to grow up. I've seen some good fathers. I've seen Werner. Werner does not act the way you do.
I'm not Werner.
You're worse than Martinez is, and I've never said that to anyone. You are worse than Martinez.
That's phenomenal coming from somebody like you. Thank you. It means absolutely nothing.
Sure, Tom. Sure.
Your hidden immunity idol is buried in the center of the area just above the water well. What you do with this information is entirely up to you.
I know exactly where it is. The clue told me that the idol is just somewhere behind the water well. And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking. Then I saw this little pink string, and as I pulled it, this little bag popped out like a baby. And I knew that, hey, I just struck gold. I'm gonna keep this to myself. I'm not telling a single soul about this. This is going to be my own personal weapon, which means I could get back to my pots, stir things up a little bit more.
And I trust you more than I trust PK. And I've been with PK from day one. So
Oh, here's my baby right here, still wrapped up. Wrapped up in pink, just like I roll. It's going to be my own personal weapon. And should anyone in the Blues legitimately tell me that my name is coming up, they won't be telling me this in order for me to flush out my idol. They'll be telling me because it's a fact. That's when I'll pull my power card out and live to fight another day.
PK, you fought right up to the very end. So you certainly not feeling safe tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that challenge, I feel like it said a lot. Because some people here feel very, very safe. You know, I'm actually surprised that Katinka fought that hard.
Who's in control of the majority? PK.
There's a bit of a hierarchy here. So you could be at the bottom of the hierarchy, like someone in this row is. Actually, let me just lay it all out in the field tonight, right?
Brother, lay it all out.
At the top, you got Werner, you got John, you got Annalise, and you got Katinka, right? And then myself and Tony are basically on the outskirts. I don't know, maybe it's because we were in the same tribe. And so I feel like they don't really trust us. Then there's Tom, who just got adopted right now for numbers. And he is trying his best to just climb up. But he can't because the top four aren't going anywhere, you know? Do you want to start your own thing where you can be maybe top 2, top 3, or are you always going to be knocking on the door at number 7? What are you going to do?
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. PK, that is indeed a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for PK will not count.
Ah, Nico. I'm playing for myself, Nico.
That is indeed a hidden immunity idol.
Wow, all 3.
Any votes cast for Werner will not count. Anyone else? 3 immunity idols played. Alessa, Werner, and PK. Safe from the votes. Any votes cast against them will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, PK. Does not count. No valid votes yet. 4 votes left.
Well,
that means we have a tie. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to vote again. This time you can only vote for Shanae or Tom. 9th person voted out of Survivor SA Philippines and the 2nd member of our jury, Shanae.
I thought you could blindside me.
Of course they can't blindside you. Katinka gave it away. By the way, guys, that's what
Last minute.
Last minute, Katinka told PK.
Tribal council makes me super nervous and sometimes I just blab. It's nothing personal and I love you, eh?
We don't know who they're voting out today. It could be you, it could be me.
No, I think they still want to try to get me out. But they think I have an idol, so they think I'm going to play my idol again.
You don't have an idol.
I wish I had 2. I don't have 2 idols.
I mean, this game, you outwit, outplay, outlast. It's just unfortunate that right now there's just a whole lot of outlasting happening. I wouldn't respect anyone who's just been
riding along Verna's, wings.
10th person voted out of Survivor SA Philippines and the third member of our jury, Palesa.
Guys, what in the hell happened tonight?
You didn't go home. Yeah, we couldn't take the chance to have another idol, and then blindsided again. So we knew Palesa didn't have an idol, and she also gets very close to winning every time. We were like, we can't.
I would have loved that reward. I mean, who wouldn't want some steak, some cocktails, and some, some nice food for a change?
When it was Exile Island, I don't want to go there. I was like,
me too. Tom actually looked at me. He was like, because he wanted to choose me.
Yeah.
I was like, not Exile Island. I could think that day. We should be doing this every day.
Good.
Oh, okay. We come back to the island and we're calling it Kapike Island, because Katenka and PK Island. Let's give ourselves our own reward.
this is our reward, PK.
Is it worth playing for?
It's worth playing for.
This is the perfect opportunity to get into this girl's head and heart.
I'll do the women's stuff.
Katenka has been Katenka. There's a trouble coming, and she's telling me her entire game plan. So you're taking Tom to the top because he's not going to get any votes, and you know that. So it's just between you and Varna. Did you come up with this?
What? Yes, Felicia.
I never thought you'd come up with something this solid. See, that's what I wanted to see. It's playing a waiting game.
No,
Wait, who knows about this plan?
Obviously, Vanna knows about it.
Yeah.
He's the one person I tell everything because we trust each other, and he is going to work with me. But Annalise doesn't know about it. Jean doesn't know about it.
She's just letting me know all the information that's putting me in a position of power yet again.
If you help me get John out, whatever you say, PK, write this tonight. I'll write it down.
John should go before I go.
Yeah.
So I will help you gladly get rid of Tony and John so I can leave at top 5. That'll be enough for me. So already I'm more of an asset to you than John because John wants to go to the top and Tony is making moves. Look, think about it this way, right? Tony's trying to get her own alliance, which is a threat to you guys. And that's me telling you some open information that she's approaching people and she could be successful. I'm not talking to anyone. If I make it to top 5, I'll be absolutely happy.
Yeah. Okay. I can speak to Bandit about it. I'm super keen on that. I think that's awesome.
Hook, line, and sinker. I caught myself a fish.
I tried to get Katinka to spill some beans, but then I feel like she was just she was a fort. Like I couldn't.
I only burned some beans while cooking them, but I didn't spill them today.
Yeah, she didn't want to let anything go. I was like, you know what?
It's the conundrum, isn't it, PK? One's never sure whether what you have is a good thing.
I think right now we're at a point where you can't sleep waiting for instructions the next day. You need to sleep writing instructions in your mind. Like tomorrow morning, I'm going to talk to this person, I'm going to make this move. Otherwise, you're going to be there very, very soon. So I hope people really make moves today and think about what's going to happen. Like this waiting thing is not going to work for much longer. So you need to get your odds up.
11th person voted out of Survivor SA Philippines and the 4th member of our jury. Tony.
Every conversation I have in this island is intentional. Now that I know who the top 3 wannabes are, I'm feeling powerful, you know? So I'm going to do what I can with this information. I'm not going home anymore.
I think it's only yesterday. Like, you guys are the ones that are going to the top 3, you know?
Who said that?
Exactly, I think.
Not Amur.
I don't know why you saying that you're not going top 3 because they said you are going top 3. Like, I'm happy about that.
I know what they're doing. They want to get me to top 3 because I know that nobody's going to vote for me.
It doesn't matter what their reasons are. If you get into top 3, you get into top 3.
I'll do anything that I need to do right now in order to get to top 4.
Tom came up to me and he was acting like, I don't know about this top 3 thing, which I definitely know about yourself and Katinka and Tom. And I know about that, you know, that's the top 3.
I am furious because I don't know how he came to that conclusion, but it is the right conclusion.
I do want to make it to 4. And if I am going to be a jury member and I'm going to influence them to be on your side, you know, that whole camp that's there by jury, they all listen to me. That's why I feel like I'm the biggest asset. I want to go to top 4. That's all I want. I don't want to go to top 3, but I will influence the jury. And don't throw the jury out. The jury is still very much in play. And you could use the jury also. So think about that as well. You need the jury at this point.
Right now, I'm that guy that has nothing to lose. So I'm totally enjoying the fact that I get to make some moves when I have nothing to lose. I have no alliances. I've got no loyalty to anybody. So I can basically do what I want.
To find out from you as well, like our agreement was that I don't want to go before John.
Yeah.
And we agreed on that. Like,
Yeah, like I tried to speak to Bim and like about John going and stuff, and I tried everything in my power. Spoke to everyone.
Spoke to everyone. Who's everyone?
Like all of the people.
All of the people. Who's all of the people?
Like
Spoke to John about it.
You spoke to John about John leaving?
No. Okay, we didn't speak to John.
I just want to know, when did Tom enter the top 3? Because PK is sure of a top 3 with
Yeah.
Tom, which includes me.
Yeah.
And Tom told me himself.
The difference between Werner and Katinka is that Werner is being very paranoid. He's not trusting me. He knows what I'm capable of. And therefore, that shuts out his trust with me. And I know what it takes to get certain things out of Katinka.
Why would you go and speak to Werner about it?
Because he's your partner, and I don't want
But
Werner.
let
because
me be
also-
the one to speak to Werner, because now that you're saying this, Werner is feeling paranoid and stuff.
Paranoid about
Because we have to like blindside John and stuff like that.
me knowing your power, me knowing your mind, me knowing the capabilities that you have. I will know that you're able to influence someone else and
So
someone
give
else
me
will-
time. It's not time yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying that's okay. I'll give you time to do that.
That's what I'm trying.
Let's do it. The survivor auction is open. First sold to PK for 320.
Nicely done, boy.
PK, you can opt to take what you paid for.
Yeah.
Or you can give it to the rest of the tribe and rather take this, which will remain covered.
Nah, I'll take that.
You sure?
I'm taking the food.
Off you go. PK opts to keep the biltong and beer.
Protein.
That is your dream, PK. It's protein.
I'm not taking chances here, people.
Next item up for auction. Covered box. And sold to Katinka. Open it up. Take a look. What you have there is an advantage to be used in the next challenge.
Thank you. Well done, girl.
Well done, Katinka. Katinka has leaked every move from the beginning of his.
Wow, what's up with her and Pika?
I don't know. He gets information out of her. I'm not mad at Katinka. He gets her to speak.
I've never said
already-
that.
no, it doesn't
So I
matter.
want to
It
know
doesn't
why
matter.
you throwing my name around that I'm saying stuff that I didn't say, my bro. Okay. Then we're going to go straight back to fighting again.
Did you not say that they want to pull you to top 3 because they know you're not going to get any votes from anyone? Did you not say that?
I did not say that. And I look you straight in the eyes, and I'll tell you, I did not say that.
You've lied many, many times before. Those eyes don't convince anyone.
Excuse me? Show me a lie that I've told. Show me one. Show me where I've said to you, I promised this, and I've lied about it. Once in this entire game. We are Koga Buti. We are pussies.
I
Do whatever you
nothing.
want to. You can
I
call me
have
an arsehole, you can
nothing
call me
to
all sorts
benefit.
of things, but don't ever call me a liar, my man, because then
You
we've got
are
time
a
together.
liar.
Then we've got
you
time
are
together.
a liar. And I'd lie as well. You playing the game. I got nothing to benefit from me saying you're going to be in top 3. That's the bottom line.
Man, let's take some names.
And if you want to talk about beating someone, I will whoop your old ass. Bear that in mind.
You do what?
I will whoop your old ass.
My old ass.
I will.
Whenever you're ready.
It's not going to happen here, Tom. I'm smarter than that.
Whenever you're ready, big guy. Seriously. I try and chicks on people like you.
So, your words are in my mind.
Yeah.
all the time to do something big.
Yeah.
I am capable of doing something big.
Oh, you are?
I need an extra person. And I mean, I know I'm assuming you're in. I'm not even going to tell you yet. I'll only tell you once I can convince one more person. And then we can turn this whole thing around. So,
Annalise, the mere fact that you pull me aside and tell me that you're working on something means you're willing to tell me what it is.
no, I can't tell you what it is. No, I can't tell you what it is yet because I haven't got a plan.
What are you thinking? At least tell me what you're thinking.
No,
I promise you I won't tell anyone. It'll be between us. Because I want something to happen.
I need to convince one person to just vote differently.
To vote differently?
Yeah.
A tribal?
A tribal.
All right.
And that's all I can tell you now.
Yeah. Totally understood. I'll wait
Okay.
for you.
Yeah.
You let me know later.
Yeah, I will.
My plan for today is because Annalise came to me the other day and she pulled me aside after that little argument with Tom. And I got her mind thinking that we need to start making some moves. And the moves need to happen while there's still 6 people here.
As number 5, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of something.
You're still trying to think of something at this point. You haven't spoken to Tom and John. I feel like it's a perfect
I've
time to do that.
seen that John is... Yeah, I've tried with John. I think that's a close book.
It's a close book, so she thinks she's going to be top 3. And Tom thinks he's going to be top 3.
So that's going to be an interesting one, that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why are you so adamant that you're going to be top 3?
Adamant with who?
It seems like you're going to be, you two seem like very adamant on top 3.
Who's you two? Me and Bernard?
You and Tom.
Is it?
The top 3 is Tom and Katinka and Berna.
Okay.
Then there was a different theory that you as well. So, yeah, I was kind of wondering why you guys are so adamant on that.
Not adamant on anything, my friend.
All right, John. I was just wondering.
I think for me, it's because I came here knowing that I'm a very small minority of one person. So it doesn't matter what outburst I have with Tom. I know that it's not going to lead anywhere. It can't have any long-term effects because I've been on the chopping block for a while.
PK, every time you come here, you tell me you're going home, and you never do. But here you are again tonight, and I'm assuming you're on your way out, are you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's a lot of cracks here. The attachment is a lot stronger than what the cracks are. I mean, I've tried to move to pull some last-minute moves, but, you know, they're not trying to hear it. They're not trying to see the bigger picture. As a matter of fact, as it stands over here, all right, I've had 2 variations of a top 3, and there's 2 constant people in that top 3. I try to use a little bit of that knowledge, and apparently people aren't trying to do anything with that, and no one is willing to take a risk.
PK is saying some interesting things here.
I look around, like I said, I'm a small minority. It's me against Veterans Alliance. And everybody here, whatever I tell them, ends up going to Berna. And they know about everything. I tell Katinka something, it's going to Berna. I tell Annalise something, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, thank you.
So it's like, if Berna says, I'm done, they've already spoken about it. Trust me, Nico, when I say today, I'm done, doesn't mean I didn't try. Yeah, maybe he's the kingpin.
No, he is the kingpin.
12th person voted out of Survivor SA Philippines and the 5th member of our jury. PK. PK, that's 4, that's enough. You need to bring me a torch.
You're a snake. You kangaroo. You koala.
Yes!
PK, tribe has spoken.
I'm very happy with the way I played the game, and I gave it my all. From this experience, I'm taking away being pushed to your limits, and there's just finding it inside of you to go the extra mile. Please, God. I'm happy that I gave it tooth and nail. I was electrifying, and unfortunately, I didn't go all the way, but I did stick to my game plan, and I'm proud of that.